Last month, we celebrated the Dayton Film Festival, and this Friday night is the world premiere of a locally made movie called Depression the Movie. Henrik Kudo is the film's director, and he's live this morning to talk about this movie. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
All right, so Depression the Movie is a comedy?
It's a comedy of tragedies, in a way. It's an honest comedy. It's a little bit of a romantic comedy, but it's honest all the way through, so it gets a little sad.
And the characters in this, I was reading, they kind of exist in a place where they're not cut any slack. It's about three people in a rock band together.
Exactly. They really... I wanted to take the idea of... I don't want to sound pretentious, but the honesty in film and kind of really push it in front, because in a movie you get happy endings, you get resolution quickly, and in real life, if you try to live a life like a movie, you'll have no resolution and no relief at all.
And you said that you've done a couple of horror films before this. Why get into kind of this type of genre?
Well, I wanted to make something a little bit more personal. Once again, kind of pretentious, but I'm trying not to be. Something a little bit more personal, so I wanted to make a comedy. You know, I always had tinges of comedy in a lot of my work, and I wanted to branch out. And this is, you know, a film entirely done myself with local Dayton people, local Dayton music, just to kind of stretch our muscles into something a little new.
And obviously, you're taking it all on yourself, which means raising the money to make this movie.
Yeah, actually, I'm fearful to say this, but I financed pretty much the entire movie out of my own pocket.
Wow.
Yeah, the only film since my teen years that I financed entirely out of my own pocket. So please come and see it, and I'll get that investment back.
And why do you think folks will like it?
I think that they'll like it because there's something to identify with. You know, we have these main characters, and you get to see a slice of each of their lives, and each of their lives is vastly different from the others.
And what's the plot line, real quick?
The plot line is basically we have these four characters, three of who are in rock bands together, and you know, one's dealing with a girl he's been in love with for years and years. One's dealing with a divorce. One's dealing with a relationship with his father he's not happy with, and another is dealing with trying to prove to her family she's not just a drummer loser. She's more than that. You know, she could be responsible.
All right, well, hopefully folks go out and support Depression the Movie. Thanks for talking about it with us this morning. And we want to remind you that the world premiere is this Friday night, 9:30 at the Englewood Cinema on National Road. For more on the movie, just go to our website, fox45now.com, and click on Fox 45 in the morning.